All right. Thank you for staying. I'll be right back. Okay, all right. Thank you for staying. My name is Kevin Taylor. This is breaking news coming from our studios here in Washington, D.C. So if you're watching me right now, I'd like to say thank you very much for tuning in. This show is streaming on so many platforms. This early morning in the United States of America, it's exactly 9:47 a.m. here in the U.S. It's definitely 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 2:47 in Ghana. It's very, very important that we talk about this right now. Now, we are supposed to see, Parliament pass a budget or started deliberating or the final debate on the 2022 budget. It's actually supposed to start. I'm sorry, I'll be going back and forth because I'm getting information here I will be helping you with. Inti, I'm here this morning because there's something happening in Parliament and we have to talk about it right now before it gets out of hand. Now, the reason why I'm here this early morning in the US time and then early afternoon in Ghana is because Alban Bagbin is doing something very, very unpatriotic, and I'm going to say this again. Let me get his picture here and pull it up for people to know. The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, is doing everything possible to help the NPP today make sure they push this budget through. Alban Bagbin has been the problem of the day today. All that he's doing is he is buying time. He is actually in the books of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo doing everything possible to make sure that the NPP pass the budget today in their favor. He came to Parliament today after 3 good hours. It's been 4 hours and over. Alban Bagbin came. I'm sorry. I need to do this. 1 second. He came to Parliament and then told Ghanaians, in fact, also Ghana Nibia Etsy, dear Mekanase, dear Eko to see our Parliament, there's only one person to blame, and that person is Alban Bagbin, the Speaker of Parliament. As we speak, he has negotiated with the NPP to make sure that NPP parliamentarians who cannot get to Parliament, they bring them to Parliament. Kennedy Japan, as I'm speaking, is almost in Ghana because Alban Bagbin told the NPP to get him back into Parliament to make sure the numbers are equal in Parliament. Say, and the Parliament, numbers near 137, 137. We have a Speaker of Parliament who has decided to go against the rules, who has decided to bend the laws to make sure, a bad budget which the people are speaking against. We are talking about high taxes on the youth. And the Ghana and Mbebunu and Mbranti, more Ghana, Obia Ebre, Ejumeni, people are struggling. People are suffering. People have spoken. Today we had a demonstration from young men and women across the nation, Fix the Country. They were demonstrating and saying that this is not supposed to go. This budget is one of the worst budgets in our history, and that no Ghanaian should support this. I'll give the NDC, the minority in power, I'll give them 100% today. They have proven their leadership, Muntaka, their leadership, Haruna Idrisu, especially the General Secretary in Parliament, Asiedu Nketia, they have done their part to make sure they got their caucus intact in Parliament. What the Speaker of Parliament is doing right now is buying time for the majority in Parliament. Alban Bagbin, right now, what he is doing now is that he has decided to make sure the NPP pass today's budget. And we are not talking about just a budget that is going to put more taxes on the people. A budget that at the end of the day, Ghana for the return. And I say, so we have a president today who is flying across the world with millions of dollars. Ghana for Sika. And today, as we speak, Alban Bagbin is trying everything possible to get the NPP back in parliament by making sure that our numbers now are because for a fact, we knew yesterday Canada, Japan was in the United States of America. This morning, they are doing everything possible to get Canada, Japan back. I don't know where Adjoa Safo is because psychologically she's not fit to sit in parliament and even vote on anything. But what Alban Bagbin is doing today, it is so embarrassing. It is so shocking. It doesn't make any sense. Why should a Speaker of Parliament decide to go against the standing orders, decide to go against all the rules to make sure that the other side, that's the minority, Omabetsna Parliament from Anopa, because they know they respect the people. They want to make sure, say, Emrano Ayejuma, they came to Parliament. It's been over 4 hours. The despicable thing about what this man is doing, Alban Bagbin, is that he came to Parliament, told parliamentarians that they should give him 30 minutes. He's going to reassemble Parliament. It's past 30 minutes, almost an hour and a half. And what this man is doing right now is that he is doing everything possible to get a NDC for MPP for Omuntumimba Parliament. Menoka say, Canada, Japan, they are trying to get him in Ghana to make sure say Omokoto Abano end there because they need to vote on the budget today. But remember, this budget is not just a single budget. It's a budget that is bringing hardship onto the people. A budget that ever destroy lives. So why do you think a Speaker of Parliament will decide or deliberately decide to say he will do this today? There was a time, and I'm going to say this, I was telling Maria Amwakwa-Buedu, and I think she didn't understand me when I was so hard on Alban Bagbin, that Alban Bagbin is proving, he's showing that he is there not for the people, he's there to cover the crimes of some people and to protect some people. I don't think she really understood me, and I don't have anything against her. But what I was trying to say, and say, we might love people personally, we might love them, we might respect them, but sometimes when it comes to their conduct, their ethics, we need to at least put aside the kind of respect we have for them outside their job and look at their work ethics. As we speak today, this man is the man who is making sure that the taxes, the high taxes, hardship na echo Ghana force no, that hardship no, he will help Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and this weak government, this ignorant government, to instill this hardship on the people of Ghana. That is what worries me. I have no personal issue with him, and I know majority of the people around on social media, when I started talking about Alban Bagbin's conduct in Parliament, people thought I don't respect him, I don't like him. But today, he is proving to you people that he is there to make sure Akufo-Addo's criminality, he oversees it. It hurts because the party in power, when Alban Bagbin was being voted upon to become the speaker, we saw all that happen. They tried to disrupt even the process now, and our election of Alban Bagbin to become the Speaker of Parliament. Today, this same Alban Bagbin is trying to do everything possible. And this is not about NDC, MPP. It's about the people. It's about young men and women. It's about the hardship. It's about the taxes. It's about the way people are struggling today. No job. Unemployment is high. Youth unemployment is so high in Ghana to the point whereby it could escalate and cause so many problems. So why should the Speaker of Parliament, as we speak, doing everything possible? It is sad. It is very sad. And this man from today, has lost my respect. He has lost my respect to the core, because this Alban Bagbin man, people like us, we spoke, we shouted, we did everything possible. We thought you have credibility. You thought you respect yourself. We thought to say, when it comes to what we call somebody who is diligent, who respects himself and tries to fight against corruption. People like us, young men and women in Brantian and Mabawa, Ghana. So many people did not sleep for days because they wanted to get you in there, not knowing that you are worse than anything else, not knowing that all the problems that we are having in Ghana today, you are the one behind it, not knowing that you are just there to destroy everything. So don't you see the hardship? Don't you see it? Don't you see what Ghanaians are going through? Don't you see what the youth are going through? Don't you see the high level of corruption? The high level of corruption we are enduring today under Akufo-Addo. A president who is older than you, Alban Bagbin, is flying around the country with a rented jet. Billions of Ghana cedis. Billions. His cousin comes stand in front of us and give us a budget which is full of taxes. The people have spoken. The verdict of the people is we don't need more taxes. These taxes, we don't want it. We need to scrap this budget. They need to bring something better. The minority has proven, they have proven that they are not ready to condone this kind of nonsense. But how could you? I am number 2. I am number 3. I am number 6. It hurts me because along the way, I started talking about your conduct. I started talking about your ethics. People didn't understand me. They had issues with me. But what could I do? I cannot go around the whole world and say, this is what I'm driving at. This is where I'm going at. Where I'm driving the whole conversation at. But today, Alban Bagbin is proving. What about Parliament? Say, 30 minutes. After 3.5 hours wait. After 3.5 hours wait, the majority have not appeared because some of them who came to America to do their own thing, they have rented jet for them to come back home and vote. And you, Alban Bagbin, knows this. You have negotiated with the majority, and this is what you are doing to Ghanaians. How can we move as a nation? How can we survive? You are a dangerous man. How can you do this? So at this point, if the majority succeeds in passing this budget, blame Alban Bagbin. He is the man who is doing all this. We didn't put people in power, in positions in government to come and take money and go take care of their medical bills. We cannot do that. We did not do that. And if you know you have worked in government for years, you should have saved money for your medical bills. This is not a time you can put, or you are going to put Ghanaian lives, young men and women, put their lives on the line all the way, all because some people want to benefit. We don't care what people are going through in Parliament. All that we care about is we, the people, we want our interest to be a priority to parliamentarians. And you see a Speaker of Parliament. Are you not ashamed? What meeting are you having in your office that after 30 minutes grace period you gave the majority, you are still in your office? You are just buying time. You just want Kennedy Japan to come through. You just want those people who cannot vote because they are not in Parliament to come and say, yeah. And then you say, yes, the budget should pass. How can you do that? So if you're a young man watching me, if you're a Ghanaian watching me tonight, Alban Bagbin technically is the most dangerous man in our country today. What he is doing is dangerous. What Alban Bagbin is doing, he doesn't care. He does not care about the future of this nation. The minority have done their part. We have been on the minority that they need to reject this ballot, this budget. Some of the majority, they have even spoken that they don't like the budget. So why will a man, a grown-ass man like Alban Bagbin, take this decision? What kind of meetings are you in tonight, to this morning, that for 5 hours, almost 5 hours, you've not been able to come sit in your seat to make sure Parliament proceedings goes on? Now you are waiting. I have heard like Kennedy Japan is almost in Ghana. So now they are going to bring Kennedy in for Kennedy to come and support the numbers of the majority. You are a disgrace. But let us not look at this as politics. Let us look at this as the hardship that Ghanaians, young Ghanaians are moshemi across the world, mubefem, because of the selfishness of Alban Bagbin. Because today, a man, one single man, because of his greed, this is where we are. Let's talk about the taxes. Momo tax, this tax, all tax. This government is not delivering. Omun to me NC adeba kumponka say a benefit Ghana for. Omun kasoma adeba kumpa a benefit Ghana for. As we speak, she budget abeda bontina nana adodanko ekufuado or say odeko Atlanta. You see the amount of money or the hotel, sleep with women and all gentleman things. And you take room ha nipe bre and the obikoda kolebua oxygen onyebin po enhia. Oxygen from the man called best survival. Then you sit in Parliament and do this. What do you need? What do you need, Alban Bagbin? Why are you doing this? And it is so embarrassing because as we sit here, the problem is when you take something like Get Fund, District Common Fund, and things like the National Health Insurance Fund, all these statutory funds have not been paid. All these statutory funds have not been paid. We are talking about Get Fund, we are talking about District Assembly Common Fund, and we are talking about the National Health Insurance Fund. All these statutory payments have not been done. So a man who says he thinks about Ghana, a man who says I'm the speaker, making sure the right thing is done, for 5 hours, he is protecting a bad budget. Ask Alban Bagbin from morning also there, what is he doing in his chamber? What is he doing in his office? What kind of meetings is he having? He is just waiting for the majority to get their numbers. This is something that Ebinsi or history muda. He is the worst Speaker of Parliament. He's the worst speaker of parliament. I'm disgusted this afternoon. I am so disgusted that people like this are leading us. The legislature is a shithole now. People like this leading us. Why don't you show respect to the people, Alban? What do you need? Selfish interest. What do you need? If you didn't make money in your political life, this is not the time to come make money. If you did it, if you have any personal issue with your own party, they made you the speaker. So what are you doing? I'm ashamed of you. And I'm ashamed of anybody who says, I live in the house with Alban Bagbin, and he's my dad, he's my husband. You people should be ashamed. You should bow your head down in shame. For this honorable man to, at the end of the day, allow greed. People should start texting him and asking him, why are you still in your office? You came to tell us we should give Parliament 30 minutes. It's been almost 2 hours. What happened? What is the problem? Why are you doing this, my friend? Why are you doing this? You started well. So if now they come and pass this budget and then the hardship starts and Ghanaians are struggling, who are you going to blame? Because when they pass this budget, nipa do no more Ghana, about 80% the vulnerable. The minority have done their part. They have argued. People have stood on their foot hours to argue, to prove a point, to say this budget, the people of Ghana don't need it. So why should you, Alban Bagbin, do this? Today, go on their website, go on Parliament Facebook page. It's still dull because the Speaker of Parliament. How embarrassing! The Speaker of Parliament is waiting for the majority to put their caucus together. Whilst yesterday, before you closed Parliament, you gave a time a parliamentary business should start. You gave the time. You sat in your office. Now, John Boyd Bedidi Watema, you expect people like us to speak for you? When people insult you or say they disrespect you, they insult you, you expect people like us to come and sit here and then you do what? Yesterday I heard he was telling civil societies, media to help Parliament do its work. You are the disease in Parliament. Alban Bagbin, you are the disease. Because of your hatred for John Mahama, you want to do everything possible. What is your problem? What do you need? What is your problem? You see, in the future, we are going to publish medical records because it is getting to the point whereby people you have given power to, they want to destroy we the youth. We are not going to spare anybody else again. Anybody again. We are not going to spare anybody again. This country is a stupid country. In penifo so mudi enim na mo ya de pano na nipa na nkora no mo ho no the youth omo tom no see what the leader of parliament is doing. What kind of meetings are you organizing in your office? What meetings? You are just buying time. For who? For the opposition that have been insulting you from day one. They don't respect you, you not now. Yes, that's what they say. We are Tenny, you look like a sheep to them. They don't respect you in the first place. A general secretary of a party insults you like a kid. Shows you no respect. People want you to at least prove. And every time we get people like you, sycophants like you destroy the nation. So you are condoning the criminality. The president is using all our monies to sleep with women, misbehave, fool around. And you sit there and you want to condone this. You are the problem. Ghana's first problem is you, not Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo is not a problem because it is you. You, Alban Bagbin, you are the problem. If this budget passes, the minority have done their part. I am telling Ghanaians, it's a budget way pass here. The minority have done their part. The person who is making sure this budget passes for this majority, these criminals to get their way is Alban Bagbin. Today, as I speak to you, he is still negotiating with the majority. What do you people need from us again? What do you need? The government has borrowed everything. The government has spent the money on unnecessary things. Government institutions are not being paid. Workers are struggling. More taxes. The hardship in the system. It's calling for an uprising. Can't you think, my friend? What kind of evil mentality is this? What kind of evil mentality is this? So you are sitting there in your office now, negotiating, waiting for Kennedy to get to Ghana to come join his colleagues to get a number, waiting for Adjosafu to come so that they could get a 137 to come and make noise in parliament. Who are you there to represent, Alban? You are selfish. You are one of the most selfish people in Ghana. Your greed will destroy you. You're a disappointment. Majority of us trusted you when we gave power to you as the Speaker of Parliament. Majority of us, we have lost friends because of you, because of your attitude. We are sitting here today because of you again, because you want to push a budget that will put hardship on the people. So many government institutions have not been paid. These people are bringing these budgets back. You are sitting in your office negotiating. Me say, we are not here today to take care of people's medical bills. We will not do that shit again. It's going to get to a point where we publish everything that's on the table because you people don't care about the people. This hurts. This is painful. We do everything in our capacity to get the right thing to be done. And people like you, when you came to the US, we saw you. When you came to the United States of America, I saw you. I know where you went. Stop this. What is this? The people are tired. The youth have given up because of people like you. The majority for the first time have shown they want to stop a budget that will put hardship on the people. The majority for the first time. They have shown. And for one, I will give Haruna Idrisu, Muntaka Dems, I will give them credit for what they have done. They have been able to whip everybody in line, waiting to do whatever they have to do. And you, this man, these same people give power to you. How greedy can you be? You are a despicable leader. The youth of this country are ashamed of you. You. Alban Bagbin came to parliament and told Ghanaians we were supposed to give him 30 minutes. If we're going to take your medication, 30 minutes, it's over. Why are we still sitting here? Parliament still not in session. Why are we still sitting here and Parliament is still not in session? Alban Bagbin is one dangerous man you people are not supposed to trust. Every single word that comes out from his mouth is dangerous. He is a liar. The Speaker of Parliament has disrespected every single individual. I think the time is now for the youth to understand. This is the time. I am saying this for the first time. This is the time the youth need to rise up. We need to rise up against people that are not ready to sit in Parliament to make sure our interest is their priority. The time has come, and it's about time the youth started showing numbers to put ourselves together to start putting a very democratic uprising together. A democratic uprising is from now. It is very, very important. A democratic one. Because people like Alban Bagbin, see, I am live on parliamentary page. Still not live. Parliament is still not live. What is happening? What is wrong? Why is this man showing that he is not there for the youth of this nation? We have been blaming the majority from day one. Minority, sorry, the NDC from day one, that they are not doing their job, that they are not speaking for the people, that they are in Parliament taking money. We have blamed Haruna Idrisu, we have blamed Muntaka, we have blamed every single person in the minority. Today, you, Alban Bagbin, you have shown that all that was happening, you were the one behind it. Why is Parliament still not in session? Because some people are in the flight. They are not in Ghana yet. So Alban Bagbin negotiating and waiting for them to come. Do they own Ghana? Why should a few people destroy our life like this? This is the destiny of this nation. We are broke. Government institutions don't have money to pay because of the mismanagement of these criminals in power. The president is flying luxury jets. I told you people that jet now, Ekufuado air fly every single day. No, they have leased it. Plane, no, almost leasy plane, no. We are paying for the plane. And then videos be on Gold, any Facebook, plane, a park or Ghana. That plane has been parked in Ghana for all this while. That plane, anytime Ekufuado moves, that plane we pay. Only the president's new, then we are finished paying that plane. It is not a rented jet. It is a jet on. They've gotten it on lease. And you get somebody like Alban Bagbin from the NDC. And you said it yourself. John Dramani Mahama looked at you and said, you will be the right person to sit there. Sit there and conduct business, not in the interest of only NDC and not in the interest of only NPP, but in the interest of Ghana. Today, you have turned parliament into your own company. You are negotiating with politicians, criminal politicians, to get people to come and vote in their interest. What kind of person are you? You are an embarrassment to everybody. See what is happening. The youth, people are getting involved today. I saw 10 people. A Galamsey pit has just collapsed on them. They are dead. They don't have opportunities. These people are struggling. The young men and women on the street, they are struggling. The taxes are too much. The economic hardship is too much. And then you sit there. How many hours now? You don't respect anybody because of money. You don't respect the system because of money, but you expect the system to respect you. You have disappointed any single individual on this earth who defended you. You are an embarrassment. You are one of the people, technically, you have destroyed our democracy. Your name should not be put in any part of our history. You are a nation wrecker. You, Alban Bagbin. I'm saying this on authority. Nobody is going to sacrifice the economic liberation of the people for somebody's medical bills. We are not going to do that. If you are in parliament and you are going to die, go home and die. Nobody is going to sit for the youth to struggle, for people not to get jobs, for a president to be flying jet every single day. And then people sit there because of their medical bills. They want to do everything possible to rake, to survive. No, we are not going to do that. And we are not going to allow anybody to do that. You want to be president? Have you seen a half-fit president before? Have you seen a half-fit president before? You don't qualify to be president, and you don't qualify to be on any ballot paper. You don't qualify. You have no credibility. 5 hours and over. Are we fools? And yet, you don't respect the people. Because when they come, they need to vote. And you don't want them to vote. You are a despicable leader. I'm surprised and I'm shocked. I don't care what people will say. But it's for the people, the youth. See the number of people on our streets. See the number of young men and women being killed every day because they've been involved in armed robbery, because the pressure on them, they can't take it. How many people have been employed under Ekufuado's government? How much have we borrowed? How much are they spending? The luxurious spending, the lavish lifestyle. Will you stand for that? If Ghana was your company, will you do this, Alban Bagbin? You are a disgrace to yourself and to your family. It hurts. It hurts because we sit here, we educate the people, we try and tell the youth, calm down, calm down. We know the leaders there will do the right thing, not knowing you are the people destroying us. You have become an enemy to the people. You have become an enemy to the youth because their future today as we speak, you are negotiating their future. Alban Bagbin is sacrificing the future of the youth today who are going through hell. No jobs, no decent life. They don't have any hope. Then you sit in parliament and you disrespect us and you sell our democracy and our liberty, right? And what is going to make us look like humans? Majority of you people in parliament, when you are sick, you come to America and treat yourselves. Majority of our youth, our young women, our aunties and uncles, anytime they are sick, they go to hospitals, clinics, and they die. But you sit comfortably. Are you not ashamed? It's been over 5 hours. Why are we not in parliament? What is happening? Why are we not in parliament? You are an embarrassment, my friend. Everything that you have built from day one has shown that you are a hypocrite. You are a liar. You cannot be somebody anybody can trust. I am shocked at you. You carried yourself like an honorable man, not knowing you are the most dangerous man in our country. I respected you so much. I respected you so much. And now I understand why the MPP insult you every day. Because they know you don't have any value. Because they know they have been doing this with you for years. That is why they come out every day and insult you. And people like us are screaming, why is Alban Bagbin not acting? Because they know who you are. Because they know you are cheap. Because they know you don't think about the people. Because they know you are somebody Ghanaians cannot trust. And it has clearly shown. I curse the day that John Mahama made you and elected you and said they should take you to parliament to be voted upon. I curse that day because we were all sitting behind our TVs and screaming and doing everything possible to get you elected as a speaker. I curse the day you are a bad man. What do you need? We are going to sit here, but this goes to the youth. Don't respect these people's views. Alban Bagbin is doing everything possible to get the NPP to pass this budget. The youth of Ghana, a democratic takeover is very important. A democratic takeover is very important. Don't fight a brother or a sister. A democratic takeover is only when we come together, rise up against these kinds of things. A democratic takeover is the most important thing in our history right now. A democratic takeover. Don't beat a brother. Don't fight a sister. Don't attack an MP. Don't attack a speaker. But there are so many ways to kill a cat. A democratic takeover is important. What is happening now is basically we are living under a tyranny. The speaker, the executive, the judiciary, they have come together to suffocate we the people. It hurts as a young man who is having a better life in the United States of America, and I see old men like this who have put hope in them betray us. Betray us. I just don't care. You see, it does not matter. The hours you have decided, even just the hours that has passed that you have decided not to make parliament start working shows. It does not, I don't care what you say. There was nothing technical problem about this. There was nothing. It is you. You have delayed it because you negotiated with the majority. They don't have the numbers. They have about 3 numbers short. They don't have the 137. Why do you do that, Alban? You have disappointed. I'm so hurt today because I trusted you so much. Because majority of the people out there, they trusted you. They believed in you. The youth from today should not trust anything that comes out of your mouth in parliament. The youth of Ghana should never trust any of these people. Alban Bagbin is in bed with the Kufuor to make sure it's a hardship or how or brenna a woman or the baby or the PS. And I'm sending this signal to parliament. But say, we the people are not going to incur anybody's medical bills. No, you can't sacrifice our rights as people to live diligent lives. We are not going to sacrifice that. My friend, don't text me and tell me issues. Don't do that. Don't tell me what I'm saying is going to affect JM. Don't do that. That thing I don't want to hear. I'm not here because of JM. And I'm going to tell you this. Those people texting me and saying this is going to affect JM, please don't text me. I'm not sitting here because of JM. I'm sitting here because of the youth of this nation. That thing you have to get in your head. I am not sitting on my platform because of JM. JM is not my father. JM is a politician. I am sitting here and talking about a decision the Speaker of Parliament is taking that is going against the youth. It is not your JM, that's why we are sitting here. Any reasonable youth, when they go to the ballot, they know who to vote for. So don't sit there and say, check this because it's going to affect JM. Who the hell is JM? The problem going on in the system, do you see it? Do you see the problem going on in the system? It is not about JM. It is about a Speaker of Parliament who has betrayed Ghanaians. When fuel prices go up, does it affect only JM? Does it affect only you? Does it affect only MPP? When people are not getting jobs, does it only affect? Don't tell me those nonsense. I beg you. I respect you people so much. I don't need that nonsense from you. The young men today who are campaigning or having a demonstration in front of parliament, do you think they are all MPP or they are all NDC? They are Ghanaians. Oma no more demonstration no pay fix the country for no. Oji somebody with baby ana. And that's only somebody oji somebody brabo. But momo titifia na motitia condition mu and I say it's going to affect JM. What the hell? What the hell? The issue is what is on the table today. Why is Parliament not working? At the end of the day, there will still be an election. So stop this nonsense of it to affect JM. Who the hell? We are talking about what is happening. If it will affect JM and the people of this country will survive, it's better. Alban Bagbin is an individual who is destroying everything the JM himself built. I'm telling you, don't say it will destroy JM. Alban Bagbin is there to destroy every single thing. Who brought Alban Bagbin to Parliament? It was JM. If JM thought Alban would be a bad man, do you think he would bring him? JM thought of Ghanaians. He thought Ghanaians are good people. They need a good person to lead them. Not knowing he was bringing a sycophant who has always acted like he's a good man, he's a patriot. Stop talking about JM here. This has got nothing to do with JM. JM is not a member of Parliament. We are talking about the Speaker of Parliament who is biased, who is in the books of the majority, doing everything possible to pass a bad budget to inflict more hardship on the people. That is what we are discussing here. Why do you people want everything to be about JM, everything to be about Akufo-Addo? It's about the people's what the people will get. This nonsense is not about JM. This nonsense is not about Akufo-Addo. It's about we, the people on the streets. Stop sending those nonsense. And then it means you are selfish. You are not ready. Why is Parliament not working? They should go after JM. I don't care. If they go after JM, the people of Ghana are watching. I don't care who go after JM. JM himself, he knows what to say when the right time comes. He's a politician. He decided he and his party brought Alban Bagbin. So if they are going to go after JM, what has JM done here? What has JM done in this issue that you are telling me they will go after JM? What has JM done? And that is what I keep telling you people. Perception, this perception in your politics. Alban Bagbin decision he's taking it to his own benefit. Can Alban Bagbin step out and say he took or he negotiated something with JM sitting there? Let's stop this nonsense. Let's talk to the issues and help the youth. Help the unemployed people in Ghana. She eka o mine day. She obra president nebo. She sika nkofo we wia. She scandals upon scandals. She the disrespect these people are showing us. You tell me say they are going to go after JM. What has JM done? In this matter, what has JM done? When JM elected Alban Bagbin, the whole Ghana applauded JM. If JM was a bad man, he would have never applauded Alban Bagbin because Alban Bagbin even contested JM. But JM, as a man who is ready to make sure this country moves forward, he elected Alban that you people make this guy the speaker. He is somebody I think he can do the job. He goes to Parliament. He decides to have a new lifestyle, and then we are beginning to know who he is. You say it to affect JM. How is it going to affect JM? Stop this partisan politics. You people should stop this. I respect you people. Stop this nonsense. You have done this for years. That's why we are here today. People need to take responsibility. They need to take blame. Alban Bagbin needs to take blame for this. He does not respect the people. He is negotiating to take away what the people want. And that is what I'm telling you. Why is Parliament not in session? 30 minutes has passed, almost 2 hours. Why is he not back? He should come and tell us. He needs to tell us why. What is he doing? What is he doing in his chamber? What kind of meetings is going on in his chamber? He's negotiating. And you are going to say, JM, what has JM done? What has JM done here? Tell me. Who and who are going to go after JM? Unless that person is crazy to go after JM. What has JM done here? What has John Mahama got to do with this? Tell me. When Alban Bagbin woke up in the morning, took his bath and came to Parliament, was JM following him? Let the man take the responsibility for his actions. And stop diverting issues. They have blamed JM from day one. But in Ghana today, at the Papa or Ghana, we come and JM and no. That is the fact. Stop this thing of Usro wine. When did they start blaming JM? They started blaming JM from day one. And the people are on TV and on radio saying that they were blaming JM. JM, it was a lie. People lied to them. So what has JM got to do with this, my friend? Let's not do this. It's Alban Bagbin. It's his greed. So if you're a youth watching me tonight, remember, the minority have done their part. You know me the way I chastise the minority, the way I go after their leadership. You know me, my issue with Muntaka, my issue with Haruna, my issue with the whole NDC minority. Today, I'm saying that I defend them 100%. Whatever will happen in Parliament today, for these people to pass this bad budget, it is Alban Bagbin's negotiation. He is the one to take the blame. Every single youth in Ghana, or how I ever die so, fuel prices, taxes, momo taxes, unemployment, blame Alban Bagbin. He is the man behind this. 30 minutes, I've done it 3 hours. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. 30 minutes, I've done it 3 hours. Ask yourself why. Why is he not speaking? Why is he not coming back to the chamber to conduct business? We are going to gather more information from this point. I'm being honest with you. We are not going to mince words. We are not going to hide any document. Let me say this again. Nobody in parliament, left and right, minority and majority, can sacrifice we Ghanaians, our life for the American bills. Nobody. We will stop it because you are just an individual. So from today, we are also going to act the way you people are acting. I'll be back in the evening to delve with the issues. This was just the breaking news. Thank you very much for watching. Good afternoon.